Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I hope you're having an amazing and a blessed day. And today I am going to be talking about Sara Marie stickers. I have a small sticker haul for you, but I thought it might be fun just to change things up a little bit and show you where I get some of my stickers. This is one of two shops that I like and I frequently get stickers from, and I just recently got a good amount of stickers from Sara Marie, and there's 3 of them I'm really excited about, and I'll show you those in a minute. But this is her Etsy store called Sara Marie Stickers, and that's what it looks like online. And I've really enjoyed her stickers. She was actually the first Etsy store I was willing to buy stickers from when I started doing this. I think I did, my first stickers were back in August of 2019. So, and I've been buying stickers from her ever since. So really love her store. She's very sweet, never had an issue with anything. She's very professional. She likes her product to be pretty much perfect all the time. So I appreciate the hard work she puts into it, and she has a great family story, and just her family's sweet and cute, and I enjoy checking in and seeing what's going on in their lives every once in a while. So she does have a Instagram, and she also has YouTube, and she has an Etsy store. So if you're interested in stickers and people like that, I highly recommend you go check her out. I'm going to put this away for now and go to my favorite part, which is these stickers. Oh, my husband always knows when this package shows up, this brown, because they're usually in brown packages. And usually, and I ripped and pulled it off already, I'm not sure where it went. There's a little thank you sticker back here. It's a little pastel. It says thank you from Sara Marie. When he sees that, he knows what's in there and how important it is to me. So he comes running and is like, your stickers are here. So when your husband knows what the packages look like, you know you get plenty of stickers from this company. So here we go. I've already cut, I don't know about you, but that sticky flap, I like cutting that off when I get these. But I've already gone through and make sure I got what I asked for, and she's never given me anything I hadn't asked for. So these are the stickers I'm going through. These are the annual stickers that she came out with, I think in January. And because this is the January New Year's balloons and stuff that colors she used for the new year. And she added a new sticker to that, and it's the emergency fund. That's what I'm excited about. But before I get into this, I want to get into this, because I bought her, this is the second time I've bought her Oops bag, Sara Marie Stickers Oops bag. And I love her Oops bags. I don't buy them very often, but every once in a while when I do, she has some really cool stuff in it. And I like doing it this way because I like trying new things, but I don't want to commit to buying sometimes a whole kit or a bunch of stickers and then be disappointed. So many times sometimes with a company, I'll just buy their Oops bags to kind of get a feel for what they have and what they use and how they use it. Even if it's not cut right or the color isn't perfect, that's not what's important to me, is the flow of the budgeting, the way that works out, or the scripts. Is that something I'm really actually going to use for me to consider to buy those stickers again? So that's why I love these Oops bags. Oops bags are $12.50, but this bag has 11 items in it. So it's just a little over $1 for each item. And usually stickers, when you buy these stickers, they're usually $3 or $4 for a sheet like this. So this is the first sticker in this pack, and I'm so excited to go through this with you. So my first one here is no spin stickers. Now I've never actually used a no spin sticker because I usually spin something every day, but I'm excited to try and challenge myself to do no spins, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. But these are so tiny. She doesn't have these in the shop anymore, I don't think. Look at that. That's so tiny. But see if I can get it back down where I pulled it from. But I think she might start having them. I don't know. again. I can imagine this would be difficult to keep cut and keep cut well because they're so small. But I'm glad I got one of these just to try them out. I mean, I know many other sticker shops have their own version of the no spend. But I just love this script, all the loops and the whorls and stuff. And it's very pretty to me. So I'm glad I got it. I'm definitely going to try it and see what happens. So anyways, yeah, I got that back in pretty good. So here is where you can get some oops. So you can see over here, these are cut just fine. No problem here. And these are expense trackers. And I believe, I can't remember what size this is for. This might be for the Petite, Erin Condon Petite Planner Folio System. But here you can see where the printer just cut and cut in the wrong places. So, not sure where it went. Oh, it's still stuck on my tweezers. Anyway, that was weird. All right, so I'm gonna stick this right here. If I can get it back on, there we go. Apparently it doesn't want to stick. There you go. So it started there. You can see it cut over here and a little more here. And then by the time I got to these two rows, they were fine the way they cut. They could have gone closer to the edge, unless that's the size it's meant for, like the Petite Planner. But yeah, they weren't cutting properly. So, but these are still salvageable. I can still use these. I can still, you know, because imperfections do not bother me. It doesn't have to look perfect. I want functionality. So I definitely would use these. I don't normally budget in a Petite Planner, but if I wanted to put this in my regular planner, I could use that in there and just make little notes of odds and ends things, or if I'm running out of room on one day because a lot of transactions are happening on one day, then yeah, I would grab one of these and just kind of use it. Same thing with this. Not only, I believe, did it cut funny? No, it did not cut funny. It cut a little off, but not too bad. But you can tell right here it's grainy and the coloring did not stay well. You can see she put a little X here. You can see where it's shadowed right here. That's what was going on down here. You can see it's shadowed here and here. So you can get a few of these, but if you look down here, these are fine. I don't see any issues with those. So I don't mind getting a huge discount. And if I don't want to use them, I don't have to. I still got my money's worth down there. So I like that. I like these. I use any size expense stickers. I don't care what size they are. I'm going to use them. But you can tell it went grainy down here. So I would use all of these. Even though it's grainy, when you write on top of it, or sometimes I print my own stickers of words of what the bills are and put it on top, you're not going to notice it nearly as much. So that's what I do right here. But I would definitely use these as well. This is one of my favorite. Oh my gosh, this was from, I want to say the March release. So cute, so pretty. Love them. I actually still have some of these left. I will use them again. I just love them. They're pretty. So here is what I love. I want to try this. I don't normally do transaction log, but I like this. And this is actually probably an older kit that she had left over from last year, because she has not released her July kits. And this is a July budget kit. So you have a transaction log, weekly check-in, put these over here for now, and then the July budget. So I normally do not weekly check-in. I mean, I daily check-in because I use every dollar and I just transfer my transactions that way, and I daily check in with that. But I don't really weekly check in on pen and paper. And I think it would be fun to do videos using something like this from a sticker shop, and maybe using other budget stickers and other budget sticker shops to see how theirs flow and see the difference between, say, Sara Marie and somebody else. But yeah, because I do my own kind of funky budget, and it's a little elaborate. So, you know, this is simple, but I definitely would love to try it and see how she does it. One thing I do know about myself, I don't really do, but she offers in her budget kits, is she does expenses And then she does variable expense and fixed expenses. I never do the variable and fixed expenses. I get confused. I don't know why. It's not that hard. I conceptually understand, but somehow when I refer back to my numbers and I'm looking at and I'm putting variable and fixed, I'm going, I can't keep it straight in my head. The way I typically budget is I typically do it by the date it's due, when it happens in the month. That's what makes sense to me. So when I write out my expenses, it's by paycheck to paycheck and the date it's due. That's how I budget. I don't separate variable from fixed expenses. It never worked. I tried. I actually used one of these kits in August with Sara Marie, and I made a big mess of it and realized I didn't like that. So I just came up with my own way. But I do love it because a lot of people do variable and fixed expenses, and it makes perfect sense to them, and it's how their brain is organized, and they love it. And I am so happy that they do, because I don't. But I would use this. I just feel weird that I would be kind of wasting some stickers. Oops, sorry about that. And then weekly check-ins. I check in so frequently, I don't feel like I need a weekly check-in. But I think I want to try it because I have finally fine-tuned my budget to where it has 4 categories on I would weekly check in on. It's household, grocery and household, restaurants, miscellaneous, and gasoline. Those are my 4 check-in things I do daily, pretty much, because I like to write it down daily, either at the end or in the middle of the day or right after it happens or whatever. But I keep track of it very frequently. But to do a review every week, I think that would be really good, because I've lately been doing, and I'll just show you real quick I gotta find it real quick. In my budget, so I've been budgeting by the day, getting per day and then the number of days, but I'm always over budget when I do that, so it's not realistic. So next month I'm going to do something different in June. I'm always over budget, but I can't figure out why. I mean, I'm not drastically over budget. Let's just say I set a budget amount, I keep $1,000 buffer, but I think what's happening is my $1,000 buffer, I know it's there. So I'm like, oh, I can spend a little bit of it, Oh, we'll do this. It'll be okay. We'll make it through the month. And I want to quit doing that. So maybe the weekly check-in that she has here, and I can do it under each of those categories, maybe that would be a good idea. I might try that out for the month of July. And look, I've got a July kit there. This is really cool. So yeah, that's what I might do. So here we go. And then a transaction log. The only thing is I like to do transaction logs for my household and grocery, for my restaurant, all 4 separate pages. And then have a 5th weekly check-in. That's going to be kind of weird, but I'll figure something out. So I definitely want to use these. I definitely will be using these in July. These are actually meant and cut for the 7.5, I have an 8.5 by 11 and the 7 by 9 planners for Erin Condren. That's what these are kind of designed for. So mine's a bigger, but it'll have white space, but that's fine. I'm just practicing. I'm figuring out what I like, what I don't like, and that's why I love these stickers, because I can try and test these things out at a discounted price, and if it doesn't work, it's fine. If it does, great. Another thing I don't do, even though I budget paycheck to paycheck in my draft budget, which is just pen and paper, and I write everything out. No stickers, no pretty, just pen and paper. I've never used these. I like them, but I just don't feel the need for them. Now these, I do not see any imperfections, so this must have been something extra, or she had more of. She's doing in a different kit. I don't know what purple was or what month, because it's not really listed on here. But I like it. It's pretty. I might try it. We'll see. Now you can tell here in this washi strip that there's two darker lines, kind of makes a cross here. And I may have gotten water on it. I did have something to drink the other day when I looked at these. So that might have been me. I don't remember that before. But anyways, so here is the stickers. They're washi strips. They're cut nice. They usually go to the tops or bottom of pages or in between to divide something. And that was the imperfection she has on there. And I think I added that one later. So, but I still like it. I would still use them. And that wouldn't bother me. And a lot of times I have stuff that go on top of these, so it would never bother me. This one's perfect. There's nothing wrong with these at all. I love the color, the purple. Oh my gosh, it's just so nice, so pretty. I love it. So there is the Oops bag for Sara Marie. Put these over here. Now what I'm going to be doing and what I'm going to use is these, and I'm really excited about these. I don't know when I'm going to get the video up, but just like the other budget I showed you, this is an annual, well, I'm using this to create an annual budget. Now since COVID-19 has happened and I did this in January and things have changed, I've decided, well, I want to do it again because it's not tracking the same anymore. So she still had these in her shop, so I went ahead and bought another set, and I'm going to do it again. And that's okay. It just, you know, things happen, and you have to roll with the flow and go for it. So I'm going to do this, and I got this in the size of the planner that I have, which is 8.5 by 11, and that's why it looks so much larger. I'll show you the size difference. Here's the July. And there's the other one, the 2020 budget. So this is for the entire year. This is just for the month. So I love it. The next I have is sinking funds. We did have specific sinking funds, and I was very ambitious, and then we had to use them for something specific at the beginning of the year and wiped them all out, and then we're starting all over again. So I wanted to redo my sinking funds and kind of go to, you know, let's start smaller and then build out. So that's that. And then emergency fund. So this is what I'm excited about. This is what I'm going to do a video on. I'll probably do videos on these too, but this is going to be the first one I think I put out. And I'm trying to strategize on how to do it, because when I list my expenses, I list everything. I don't list by category. I just list if it's, you know, the natural gas company. I don't put all of utilities. I put all the different utilities. So it's a long list, and I have a draft put together as far as what I want to include. I just got to figure out how I'm going to film it. So anyways, it's a lot of strategy. YouTube and filming is not as easy as I thought it would be, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying it. So the 2020 emergency fund, because I'm in the process of finishing baby step 2, but hopefully by September of 2020, maybe October of 2020, and all I really have left is my school loan, and I'm getting ready to pay off what I purchased for my vehicle, tires and stuff for my vehicle, on a credit card that has 0 interest for 12 months. It allows me to make a large payment and then have the no interest and make payments on it. Well, I'm paying that off this month. It's $1,100, I think. Yes, I think it's $1,100. And once it's paid off this month, then next month my snowball payment, which is about $1,300, $1,350 or something like that, for the month of June all the way September, should be paying off all of my student loans, and then that will be gone forever. Hallelujah. I'm so excited about that. But and that's my debt strategy for this year, because once the tires are paid for, I'm doing that first. The school loan, I was one of the lucky people that got a deferment. I didn't ask for it. They just kind of deferred all school loans during this time. and put no interest. So while I'm making payments from now till the end of September, when the deferral, I think it's called, while I'm making payments during that time, there is no interest charge. So I don't have to make a payment, but I'm going to make a payment. And I'm going to pay that sucker off. I'm going to make it go away with no interest. So I'm so excited about that. It's going to be awesome. So anyways, that means I can start really focusing on a big emergency fund. Right now I have like $3,000 put aside. My $1,000 baby step one, and then $1,500 in savings, and then another small savings for $720. So I have like $3,200 or something like that. So as much as that's nice to have in savings, I want the 6 month, 1 year, 3, 6, 1 year savings put away. I want this emergency fund, not this emergency fund. So this COVID-19 is really throwing everybody for a loop, and I see a lot of people coming out of this going, we're saving money. We're going to have our stability before we start spending a lot of money and just keep putting ourselves in debt, because everybody is hating being in debt. They're hating not having cash to take care of their needs. And they rather delay gratification than actually go into debt. So it's a tough decision, but it's a good and it's a wise decision. So this is what I'm excited about. I'll be making a video on that, so check that out. Hopefully in the next few days or so. Today is Friday the 15th, so hopefully by Monday or Tuesday I'll have a video up on this. So that is my Sara Marie sticker haul. I hope you liked seeing all the stickers from her shop, and if you like them and are interested, she's on Etsy. You can go pick some up, and she's really sweet. She's got 2 beautiful children and a great husband and everything. So I love watching her videos. I love following her and everything. So yeah, go check her out, and I hope you have an amazing and blessed day, and I will see you next time. Bye.